Hey everybody, excited to bring you a different type of video to the channel today. I have the new Franchi Affinity 3 compact 20 gauge. Brand new gun for us. I got this a couple weeks ago now, and I've been waiting on some of the accessories that you see here, but today's video is really going to be more of an unboxing, first impressions type video, and then I'll talk to you about what these accessories are that I've actually decided on, and going to be putting it. New turkey setup is essentially what this is going to be. May use it for some different things. Might get a goose choke or something in this summer for next year as well, and try it for goose or something as well. But it's going to be primarily my new turkey setup. But little backstory on this. I just want everybody to know kind of why I got a new gun. Not that that really matters, I guess, but bottom line is I had a rough turkey season last year. I had the old 870 12 gauge Super Mag out, and I shot at 4 turkeys last year and with 5 shots and missed all of them. So unfortunately that happens, I guess, sometimes. I had only missed 1 turkey in my entire life, and that was when I was 15 years old, 22, 23 years ago, and that was the first turkey I ever shot at with the gun. So took down a sapling too with that, and that took most of my pattern. So had I not done that, I think that was a dead turkey as well. So something was off. I don't know if it was me. I don't know. It was my first spring self-filming as well. But bottom line is I decided I wanted a new gun. I've actually been borrowing a 20 gauge for 2 years now for Angel as well. So this is going to be her turkey gun. Anytime she goes turkey hunting, she's going to be able to use this. And if she's not with me, I'm going to be using it. So we're going to get it set up. As I mentioned, it is a 20 gauge, it is a compact, so it's nice. It's really compact, actually. It shoulders really nice, it's short, but you can customize it as well because of some of the things that are in the box, which I'm going to mention now. So as always, user manual, super important anytime you buy a gun. Make sure you know what all the parts are. This is actually my first semi-automatic shotgun as well, so I wanted to make sure, if anything was different. I had a pretty good idea, but just wanted to read through that, make sure that there are some different pieces, the way that it loads, that type of thing, slightly different. So I wanted to make sure that I familiarized myself with that before I use it. Should be all good to go now. I kind of looked through there. And then also I mentioned being short, so it comes with a shim kit as well. So I think this gun is, it fits me pretty nice. I want it to fit Angel perfect too. It fits her really well. It's a touch short for me, so I may end up putting one shim in there because she said that it probably would be fine as well fitting her. And we've used the same guns in the past as well, and it's been perfectly fine. So I do want it to fit her, and I want it to fit me as well. So we're going to kind of fine tune that to see where that is. Honestly, I think I could shoot it exactly how it is with no shims and keep it super compact. But they're real small shims anyway, so I think one won't make that big of a difference, but it might mean a big difference for me. So we're going to see what that does as well. But also comes with some chokes. You got 2 chokes here. Came with a choke already in the barrel, so 3 chokes plus the choke tool here. Obviously, that's kind of nice to have if I want to go maybe use it for rabbits or something else. I could certainly put one of those chokes in and go shoot some of those. So first impressions on this as well, it seems to be made really well. I believe it's actually made in the same factory as the Benelli's, owned by the same company, or Benelli owns Franchi, I believe is how it works, but both made in the same factory. This thing is awesome. I will tell you, it's wild. I went to the store, and the Benelli and the Franchi, you need to hold both of those guns, and I can tell you the Benelli's about double the cost. I was looking at the Super Black Eagle 3. It is just about double the cost of this. I'm about roughly $900 in on the compact Franchi, and really it was going to be closer to $1,800 just for the bare gun with the Benelli. I will say this, the Benelli shouldered incredible, better than any shotgun I've ever held by far, but I'm probably going to own one at some point. But for this year, I wanted to buy this, and I'm totally open to maybe next year buying another one and bringing a whole nother shotgun unboxing video to you, because that thing is incredible. But this thing is awesome too. It fits me absolutely perfect, so I was more than happy to get this gun and try it out as well, and probably going to be in the collection for a lot of years. So I'll talk about some of the accessories I got now, because this, like I said, it's going to be primarily a turkey gun for me. Wanted to get some accessories for it, and all the rage right now is red dot sights, I guess. This is actually a green dot sight, but I ended up landing on the Holosun 507C green, and it's got 3 reticles on it. It has the green dot, a green circle, and then the green circle with a dot inside of it. Now, one thing that I thought was cool, I looked all over. Before I purchased any of this stuff, I did tons of research. I'm cheap. I wanted to make sure I was getting the best deal on everything, but also get what I think that I wanted. Now, is this going to be perfect? I don't know. We're going to find that out, but I think it's going to be a pretty sweet little setup. Honestly, one cool feature I saw with this is that circle. Somebody claimed online that if the turkey's head filled up that circle, it was roughly 40 yards. So they kind of use this sight as like a quick range to figure out, you know, is it just beyond 40 yards? Is it inside 40 yards? And give them a good idea of where that turkey is range-wise. I do a pretty good idea, usually down to a couple yards when I'm out bow hunting, just with my eyes. But still kind of a cool feature, I thought, and you don't have to range. Especially some of these new turkey loads, they're shooting so tight. I want to make sure that I have an idea of where it is, and that's easy to make a mistake in the heat of the moment. So just kind of a cool little feature there, but that's not what sold me on the sight. Honestly, I wanted the green dot, and the fact that it had the 3 different reticles is kind of cool as well. So excited to get that put on there. And I looked, it came down to 2 mounts, and that was the Meadow Creek mount, which is a rib mount, which actually you don't have to drill, tap, anything. It just mounts directly right to the rib. Really cool setup, and honestly I might try that on my 870 this year if I get another red dot or green dot sight. But the Meadow Creek mount, pretty cool, highly recommended as well. But I ended up going with this mount, which is the Sumtoy Customs, and it is a super low profile. It's like less than a 1/4 inch. It's pretty cool too. It's got some the name and some turkey tracks on the side of it, so it's going to look kind of cool on there. But the important piece with this is it is going to keep the sight super low profile here. So when your cheek is mounted on the gun, you're going to be looking straight through the red dot, which is extremely helpful. So excited about that. One thing I did forget to mention is I actually thought that this green dot was broken. I took it out of the package and found out that I have astigmatism. Turns out you don't have to go to the eye doctors to get diagnosed. So I was looking through it, thought it was broken, did some research online, and a bunch of the forums and everything else online was talking about you may have astigmatism if it looks fireworked. So like if it's blown out a little bit. I can see the dot and I can see the circle pretty well. So I think it's going to be totally fine for me. I guess we're going to find that out as well, but I think it's going to be fine because I can kind of see the center, but it just fireworks out and blows out the reticle a little bit. Don't have any issues with my eyes whatsoever. Don't wear glasses, contacts. Went to the doctors last year for the first time in my adult life ever, and I actually have better than 20/20 vision. So that doesn't mean anything apparently. I definitely have astigmatism after reading everything, and now I've been noticing different things driving at night. You know, when different lights, things get blown out. So didn't really think about it much because it doesn't really bother me or affect me, and I don't think it's terrible. I guess you can fix it with glasses or contacts, but I don't wear them otherwise, so probably not going to be doing that. We'll see how that goes. I think it's going to be totally fine. Ordered that online, had a little bit of an ordering mishap, but I was able to get my hands on one finally. And the Sumtoy, I actually ordered that direct from their website. Great customer service. They got that out to me super fast as well. I think this was right about $50. This green dot, it's over 300, 325-ish I think is what I ended up getting that for. So it all adds up in a hurry, but bottom line is this is going to be a setup for a long period of time, and I wanted to make sure that we got exactly what we wanted for the setup. So also got a new choke. So excited for this. This is the Pattern Master Code Black Turkey. in a 565 constriction. I looked up, again, I did so much research, and most people were talking about you really want like a 562 or a 565 constriction. It's kind of the sweet spot for the TSS loads, which is what I ended up getting. But ordered this online as well, but from a smaller distributor. And I'm going to give a quick shout out to Simmons Sporting Goods. I think they're out of Mississippi, to be honest, but they sent me a free koozie and a sticker in the package, which is kind of a cool sticker with a big buck on it. Who doesn't love koozies and stickers? So just kind of a cool thing there. Again, that got shipped out to me super fast, so thanks for that customer service. Customer service is something that seems to be falling on deaf ears in this country, unfortunately, in the last couple of years. So I can always appreciate when you get some good customer service, which I've gotten through just about all of this process. So I did just mention TSS loads, and that's what I'm going to be shooting out of this. So I got some different loads here. Bought some Federal. Full disclosure, I have some Federal game loads that are cheap, you know, $12 a box for a bunch of them. I'm going to get that on paper to get things close, because these TSS loads are 10 to 12 bucks typically per shot. So way too expensive to be shooting a whole bunch of those. But ended up getting some these Apex Turkey Ninja. Really excited for these. They're an 8.5 shot. So I hunt a lot in New York as well, and I think they changed the law now where you can shoot 9 shot in New York, but for a while you couldn't shoot the TSS load. So I think maybe that's why a bunch of states, they came up with this 8 shot, because you don't see a lot of the 8.5 shot anywhere else. But that's a 3-inch load, 8.5 shot. And then I also got some of these herders. They're herders. These are a number 9 shot, 3-inch as well. 1,200 feet per second, and the Apex are 1175. So they could be very similar, but I'm going to test them both out. Ended up trying these herders because I found them on a little bit of a sale at Cabela's, and I watched so many videos from Blue Collar Outdoors. If you have not been to their channel, hop on over if you've got 3 or 4 days to waste, because I'm telling you what, they have so many videos out there, from gun selection, reviews on red dots, the mounts even. They have a bunch of reviews and different setups as far as that goes with the Meadow Creek, as well as the Some Toy. Choke selection, so many different choke tests. Load test, so many different loads out there from just about every manufacturer, big and small, that you can imagine. So again, shout out to you guys. You're kind of doing God's work over there on your channel, and probably saving us all quite a bit of money. Probably spending your own money. I'm sure, I think people are probably sending some loads and chokes maybe out to them. I don't know that for sure, but bottom line is they're putting out a lot of videos that are saving a lot of time and money for people. So go on over, check out their channel. Honestly, so many cool things. I actually narrowed down a couple of the things. This Pattern Master and choke, I definitely decided after watching one of the tests on their channel. And then this herders, I don't think I would have tried this, so who knows, maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised with this setup. If that herder shoots well, thanks to them as well. So really excited, cannot wait to get this all put together. Gonna do that here soon. It's a nasty weather day again out here. It's a Sunday. The weather's been horrific on the weekends for the most part. We've actually had a nice spring so far, but any day that I've been able to go out and shoot this thing, I haven't been able to because of the weather. So excited, probably in the next couple weeks, to get out there and shoot this thing, put it all together, and show you guys what comes of that. So appreciate you for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.